Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do a Pisces reading today for September 8th to 11th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross. At this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. Costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Okay. For Pisces, I'm going to cut the deck. All right, calling upon the universe. Can I have some messages, please, for Pisces? What does Pisces need to hear today? For Pisces, what's going on with Pisces? No. For Pisces, please. All right. All right, Pisces. Bottom of the deck's the overall. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card, Pisces. Okay, this is about isolation, contemplation, meditation, going within for the answers. All right, that Hermit has carried that lamp for so long, has so much experience, so much knowledge, extremely wise, has all the answers. But actually, you have all the answers. You've got to quiet that mind so that the messages can come through to you. That's why you gotta, meditate. Try to meditate, try to quiet your mind so that you can hear those answers. All right, Pisces? There's so much mental activity going on. Sometimes you just don't get those little messages. So if you meditate on a regular basis, then there's more chance of them coming through for you, because all the answers are within. All right, Pisces, your present situation. We have Saturn in Libra, Three of Swords, sorrow. Okay, so this is the card of betrayal, a broken heart, people betraying you. So I think everybody's had this happen in their life. So you're thinking about the times that happened, or maybe it's just freshly happened. Okay, so you're looking for some answers. Why? Why do people have to be like that? Why? 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 They get their thrills that way. They're so low down or something that they can only feel good if they hurt somebody or something. You're looking for answers of why this hurt. If it happened yesterday, if it happened 5 years ago, you're thinking about it now. All right, but they teach you lessons. These betrayals and backstabbings and broken heart, it does teach you lessons. And we got to be taught. We got to be taught. If you want to experience a beautiful kind of love, you got to go through this kind of too, because then you'll really appreciate that beautiful kind of love when it comes. So, you're just digesting it, working it out. Go interior for the answers, okay? And it's lessons. That's all it is. It's lessons in life, okay? You got to experience one end of the stick to know the other beautiful end of the stick. So this is the not so good end right here. And so the beautiful end will be coming for you. All right? You're just learning your lessons. That's it, Pisces. Your challenge is Major Arcana. We have the Tower card, the Eye of Horus coming in. All right? So it's an unexpected event that will happen. And it's not to be feared, because the Tower only takes away things that are no longer needed in your life. Where it be items or people or thought patterns and belief systems. But, this will be gone. This will be gone, and you've learned your lessons from it and move on. And then life gets smoother and sweeter after the Tower blows through, because you don't have so much to deal with anymore. It removes the things you don't need. All right, that backstabbing and that betrayal. You take them right out, and then you're free. And then you're free. All right, Pisces, your below position. We have Jupiter and Capricorn. To this change. See, Tower come in, change things right up. Now you'll go to the other end of the stick, Pisces, which is great because you've experienced the rotten end of it. Now you'll get the beautiful end of it. So what goes around comes around, baby. And change. The only thing that's constant in this whole world is change. Constantly change. Things change all the time. So you're going to move on from that hurt. And you're going to get the beautiful love in your life because you've experienced that. All right? That's good. Your past position, which could be just yesterday. We have a Sun in Scorpio, 6 of Cups, pleasure. All right, well, this is a 6 card, absolutely balanced, living in the middle of the tree of life. And this is in this deck, this is all the most beautiful things that life can offer you. The best people, the best conversations, the best food, pleasure, all the beautiful things in life that you could ever want. You know, good love, the fulfillment of sexual will, but being with people on the same vibration as you, that you love to talk to and you love to be with and you love to be around, and all the beautiful things in life. You see, change comes. Change comes. When you're really at the bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up. Things will change, and then you get to the beautiful 6 card. All right, Pisces. Oh, wow, gets better. Your future position, we have Major Arcana. We have the Empress card, and that is the most beautiful kind of love there is. So now let things turn around now. They change. You're climbing up that beautiful ladder to the beautiful things. And this Empress, she's a satisfied woman. She's living the perfect life, all right? And she gives love and she receives love. And this is about being with your soul tribe, like I just said. Being with the right kind of people that vibrate on the same vibration as you. You know, absolute bliss. Being with your people. You find your people. All right, Pisces, this is beautiful. And this is the most beautiful kind of love. All right, and a 6 card. So that Tower blows that crap out. The Tower. You know, you don't fear the Tower. It's going to blow this right out of your life. And then you get to this and this. All right, Pisces, look at that. Your near future. We have Venus in Virgo, 9 of Disc game. Okay, so it just keeps getting better, you see? A beautiful high vibration card, the number 9. 3 coins in the middle. Multiplied to 6 coins, multiplies out to 9. This is the 369, beautiful combination. All right, and this is gain. You're going to have some wealth come into your life, and beautiful. All right, so like you start with that sorrow. You start with that sorrow. You learn your lessons, and look, you're getting the beautiful love. You're getting the gain, and it all started by you going interior and doing your meditation and getting the answers from within. The universe will send you the messages if you just quieten your mind. All right, you'll get those hits. All right, I lift this up. This is the bottom of the deck. What's sitting underneath it is the 2 of Cups, love. All right, perfect. And then you get to this beautiful love here. This beautiful love, and then some money as well. All right, Pisces, you see, it's all a lesson. Okay, Pisces. Your interior, what you're thinking about, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is a brand new beginning, and this is joy and excitement, and this is a brand new beginning in love. Wow, and you're thinking about it. You want it because you've had that sorrow card, right? You've had that sorrow. Now this is the opposite. It's the other end of the stick. It's the other end of the stick, all right? You experience this crap, and the Tower come in and blow it out, and now look where you're sitting. Whoa, and you're thinking about it. You know it. You know it, Pisces. If you don't have this kind of love in your life, perhaps it's coming for you. All right, that's awesome. All right, so you've never feared the Tower. In your environment, we have Sun in Gemini. 10 of Swords, ruin. Okay, a 10 card indicates that some timeline in your life's coming to an end. Could be a job, could be a love, could be a living situation with other people, you know, but something's, you know, could be a love and you're getting a new love. Well, yeah, this here crap that happened to you, it's over. It's going now. You got the other end of the stick, right? It's over. Tower blew through. And this ruin, this is the Thoth deck, so it's called Ruin, this card. And what that is the tamping down of creativity. Like if you're a musician, an artist, a writer, photographer, someone like that that does a creative talent, your talent's being tamped down. Due to circumstances, maybe you can't do it. You know, you can't fit the piano in the small apartment. Something like that. Well, you know, it's coming to an end. The ruin. And like I say, and I know, that if you ignore that creativity in your body for years and you do not do that thing that you love to do, it will show up as a disease in your body. It will. You have to let that creativity out. All right? So it's time to get going on that. Okay, your hopes and fears. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're acting fast. This is a fast acting energy. And you know, you want to go after something determined, decisive, right? And looking for the big win, looking for the big accomplishment, all right? And that's the energy you're taking on, like the Knight of Wands, all right? He's looking for his queen. He's looking for his place to build his castle, all right? But if you take his energy on, it's you are determined and decisive now, and you're going for it, going for the new work. You know, maybe do that creative project, something like that. Okay. All right, Pisces. The final card in the outcome of this reading. We have the Princess of Discs. She's all about creation. She carries that shield of creation there. She indicates a pregnancy, if you could be pregnant or someone you know pregnant. Okay. And if not, she's the builder. She wants to build the new business, enterprise that thrives and it grows and it expands and continues to bring in revenue. All right, that's what she's all about. And, you know, like I say, if it isn't a human baby, then you call the new project, that's your baby. You know, you want to get up every day and work on that baby and watch it grow and expand and thrive, you know. And so this is the perfect building energy, all right? So things are changing. And now you're going to start something. You got the beautiful love coming in here. But this is about making the money here, the change, and the disc energy. And that's the Princess. And she's got that going on. All right. That's awesome. And you got beautiful love coming in your life. You've learned your lessons and you'll be, you know, now basking in the new love. That's perfect. And you're also doing this. This is about building something that brings in that money. All right, Pisces, that was great reading. I like to conclude with an animal spirit card, please. One card for Pisces, please. One card. One card for Pisces. Okay, there we go. Dolphin spirit. This and that are true. All right, so that's opposites. It's like, I explain it this way, like being a vegan or something, and then 8 years later you show up and your vegan friend's eating steaks now. They're on a carnivore diet, right? Complete opposite. But they're both true and they're both good. This and that are true. So you might be doing something all your life one way, and then all of a sudden you change it up and you're doing it the exact opposite way. It doesn't mean that the old way's not right. Both ways are correct and true. This and that are true. That's what this card's all about. Okay, I think you noticed that in your love life. You had the sorrow and then you get the beautiful love, right? Opposites. This and that are true. All right, Pisces, that was a great reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, and I'll catch you next time.